I know a lot of you are curious about how much small creators can earn on YouTube, especially in niche categories like true crime. So, if you're a creator or just curious about YouTube analytics, keep watching because I'll be sharing all the details. From my RPM and CPM to my most viewed videos, audience demographics, and more. First, let's start with an overview. My channel is almost at 8,000 subscribers, and it's been such a thrilling journey to reach this point. Since I started, I've been sharing death row cases, executions, and occasionally general true crime. Over the last few months, my channel's performance has really taken shape, and I can't wait to dive into the numbers with you guys. So, what exactly do RPM and CPM mean, and why do they matter? Well, RPM, or revenue per mil, is the estimated earnings per thousand views after YouTube takes its cut. CPM, or cost per mil, is what advertisers are willing to pay per thousand views. Both metrics can vary widely depending on your content, audience, and engagement. In October, my CPM was of $15.54 and my RPM was of $6.62. I had 99,000 views across the channel. Next up is my channel's click-through rate, or CTR. This metric shows the percentage of people who clicked on my video after seeing the thumbnail and title. In October, I had a CTR of 6.1%. I try to keep my thumbnails intriguing and my titles direct, and it's something I'm always testing out to keep my audience engaged. Then we have the average view duration, or AVD, which is how long people watch each video on average. This is such an important metric because it helps YouTube's algorithm know if your content is keeping people's attention. My current average view duration is around 9.39 seconds, and that's been key in helping my videos get recommended to new viewers. My audience is 32.7% female with 67.3% male, mostly over 35 years old. 64% of my audience is watching my videos from the US, followed by 9% from the UK, Canada with 4.7%, Australia 3.3%, and South Africa with 2.5%. The fact that my viewers are mostly from highly developed countries has a big impact on the type of ads that appear on my channel, which affects my CPM and RPM. Knowing who's watching really helps me tailor my content to keep my viewers engaged and also gives me insight into why my revenue might be higher or lower depending on the audience's interests and location. For the month of October, let's look at my most viewed video versus my least viewed video and see what we can learn from those. My most viewed video is Death Row Inmates Executed in September with almost 27,000 views. This video performed well because it had strong engagement and I uploaded a day after all of the executions for the month were completed, so it was at the right moment in time in which people were curious to know last words and last meals of the inmates. In contrast, my video about executions that happened in October didn't do as well, with barely reaching 10k views. There are several reasons why that happened, even if the topic is basically the same and people would normally be interested in the October executions just as much as they were interested in the one about September executions, right? But reason number one is that the September video was uploaded on September 27. It coincided with the last execution that happened the day before, and it was in fact the actual end of the month. The October video, it did coincide with the last execution for the month, but it was not at the end of the month, it was actually October 18, so I lost some views from people that only searched the topic after the month ends. A second reason is related to video duration. I told you guys before that I noticed YouTube gives you more impressions based on the length of the video. The September video was of 32 minutes and the October video was of 21 minutes. The one from September just got promoted more to a wider audience, so of course it had more views. Learning from both high and low performing videos has been crucial for growing my channel. Now, for the part you're all waiting for, let's talk about AdSense revenue. These are my top 3 highest earning videos. At number 3, we have the video about all the people executed in the first half of 2024, which brought in around $69. I think this one did well because it actually got some new attention from being suggested to people who watched the video about inmates executed in September. Number 2 is all the people executed in 2023 with $80. This This was in top 3 for the past several months. At the very top is, of course, Inmates Executed in September, which earned around $166. These videos have a great RPM and they brought in a lot of views, which contributed to higher earnings. This just goes to show how, in true crime, certain topics or cases resonate more with the audience and lead to higher revenue. October was my best month in terms of everything here on YouTube. I gained 544 subscribers, which was incredible, over 15,000 watch time hours, and in total I made $655.74. For some of you, this might not seem like a lot, but considering I've had this channel monetized for almost 2 years, and it's the first time going over $500 in that sense revenue, it was a pretty big deal to me. Thanks so much for sticking with me throughout this breakdown. I hope this gives you a better understanding of how much a small YouTube channel in the true crime niche can earn. There's a lot that goes into these numbers, and I'm always learning new strategies to improve. If you're a creator yourself, don't get discouraged by the numbers. Focus on creating quality content, understand your audience, and test out what works best for you. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights on true crime content creation, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Until next time, stay safe and take care.